When I landed in Jamaica, Queens, that was around 94. I wound up linking up with my homie Silky. That was Freaky Ty Little Homie. So I was going to South Jamaica, Queens, back and forth with Silky and all that. Me and Silky was always good. So back then when I landed, it was like the Preem team got shit on lock. Lost Boys on the come up. I'm going OT at the time. We selling crack, heavy heroin. You know, shit like that. South Jamaica, Queens is the land of the hustlers. I landed on 134. Everybody on that strip hustle. When I landed in South Jamaica, Queens, that's when I started getting to the money at a young age. And one day, them niggas moon, that Shamari and shit from something. Him skiing them niggas, a nigga named Milk and all them niggas. Them niggas came through, robbed that whole block. That was the day them niggas robbed the whole Queens in a day, from Queensbridge to Southside. These niggas just went on a robbing spree in one day. Legendary shit. That nigga Moon Shamari. I was there. I wound up getting robbed too. It was mad niggas out there in front of the barbershop. We all got yapped. That's when 50 was getting his deal with Columbia, so them niggas was really out there looking for 50 and shit, but he wasn't out there that day. But the whole hood was out there that day, all the OGs and shit, because remember, it was raining that day. So we was all under the shed and shit in front of the barbershop and shit. So that's when Moon and them niggas jumped out bareface and all that. And we all in a big huddle. The way they did it was ill. They jumped out, guns out, nigga. I know what it is, nigga. You know what I mean? But like them old timers from my block know Shamari. They knew Moon, so they was kind of nervous and shit. Them niggas jumped out, slapping niggas up with guns, gun button niggas, and had everybody drop their money on the middle of the floor and shit. Long story short, they robbed everybody in Queens. The only block they didn't rob was 109 and God Brewer. I don't know why. That's my other niggas. That's icing them. You know, icing, flipping them niggas, some crazy young shooters. So I guess they could have marked them niggas right, because them niggas are certified killers. But they robbed everybody else in Queens except that block 109 and God Brewer. But you know that story, the whole hood know that story, man. So Electro wound up getting robbed too. Because remember, he used to work in the barbershop on 134. Electro caught one of them niggas in the club, did them dirty. Did him dirty. That was the only nigga that ride. That's why I never really respected niggas from my block after that. And then when 50 got hit up, like, these old niggas from my hood don't ride, my nigga. That's why I was always disappointed in 134. 134 is like kind of like overrated, because them old timers was kind of shaky. That's why I said my block is kind of like overrated. It's the young boys that really stepped up and laid it down. And Electro was running down on all of them. So one of the guys that was there on the scene, I think Electro seen him in the club. Electro ran down on a nigga and just bust his whole face open, cut him up crazy, like chopped him up crazy with a bottle, bust his whole shit open. Had that nigga looking like Freddy Krueger. Electro was running down on all them niggas. He was one of the guys who took that to heart. Like, he don't play with disrespect. And that's why I said I had a lot of love and respect for Electro, because my block got robbed. Electro not from my block, but he was going harder than the OGs from my block. So that's why I looked at Electro different. He was turning up for that, you heard? The homie Electro died on the Van Wyck, man, at the sports bar over there. The same place Big Nose Troy died at. A lot of people died in front of that sports bar on the Van Wyck. Shit was crazy, man. Like, they shot him up, man. They caught him coming out the spot. You know, he liked to hang out. He liked to do his thing. They caught him coming out the sports bar, man. Yeah, did him dirty. They shot him up and shit, you heard? But Electro handled his business. That's why he wound up dying behind that scene, you dig? So that's how Electro wound up dying, because Electro's the one that hold it down and put in pain for that. And rest in peace to Electro. That was my G right there, you know? For real, that's a solid brother right there, you heard? Shamari was one wild boy. Like, that nigga just ain't give a fuck. Cause what I ain't understand, you robbed a whole queen, but you still sitting on the crate on something. Like, that's how Shamari died. They filled that nigga up, headshots, all kind of bullets. They caught him sitting on the crate and something. That's how crazy he was. The nigga robbed the whole Queens, bareface, mind you. Them niggas ain't used no mask. They robbed the whole Jamaica, Queens, bareface, bro. No mask. And you still sitting on the crate and something. You got so much money, you ain't get low, you ain't go out of town, you ain't go shopping. You sitting there on the crate That's how he died, man. Niggas caught that nigga broad day, though, sitting on the crate on something. Nigga act like he ain't just robbed the whole Queens, Brooklyn, all over in a day. Nigga crazy. Yeah, they bullet him down, though. Level shots. You already know what it is, man. It's your boy Bang Em Smurf, man. Feed the Wolves Entertainment. Free Damo. Shout out to the whole Info Mind. Shout out my dog Timbo. Big Queens. Southside of Hollis. They know how we give it up. Info Mind. Shout out my boy Timbo. Yeah. And check me out on all my media platform, man. Make sure y'all hit my YouTube link, Bang Em Smurf Media. Y'all could catch me on Instagram, Bang Em Smurf FDW. Yeah.